What's going on, everybody? Today I'm gonna bring you guys along as I attempt to try to do some flat lay photography. I've never done it before. It'll be my first time. I'm just gonna go through the process. It's not gonna be perfect. I'm gonna experiment and see what I can come up with. I hope everybody had a great weekend and had a great Mother's Day. We started off this weekend, Saturday really. I was off of work, so I took the family up to Cascade Trailhead with the intent of going to see this waterfall. We had never been there before, and so we took the whole family, all the kids, and our little puppy. It took about an hour and a half to get there, but once we got there and started walking the trail, it was a real nice trail. A lot of these trails around here, they got the cement and everything, but this was a full-on trail. We trekked along to get to the waterfalls. It's probably about 2 hours, or 2 miles. It was pretty neat. We got there, I took a couple of shots. Everybody had a good time. My wife enjoyed it, the kids enjoyed it. My puppy definitely enjoyed being out there in the wildlife. He aimed for every bit of mud and dirt he can get into. That was fun, so I hope everybody had an equally enjoyable time. On Sunday, instead of making cards or buying cards, I elected to actually have my kids just make their own artwork. All my kids, they sat down here. I set up a little studio. I gave them free reign of all my art supplies, which I thought was going to be a mistake. Everything from oil, color pencil, marker, pastel, charcoal, graphite, whatever they wanted to use to create something for Tiffany. It was fun to watch them work. I got a couple of photos of them. Real nice. You know, them in the element. So we got this one and this one. So yeah, and then I made dinner, and then we kind of just hung out for the rest of the night. So very nice time. I hope everybody enjoyed their Mother's Day. I'd like to give a shout out to all the mothers out there. I appreciate you. Your kids appreciate you. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed y'all Mother's Day. So I tend to do a lot of portraits and photography outside, and sometimes when you got a model and you want to get more than one look, it's kind of hard to do because you can't find a bathroom and all that stuff. So I saw this a while ago, but I've decided to go ahead and pick one up. It's a portable dressing room. I'm gonna check this out real quick and see how it actually looks. I've been wanting to get one of these for a while. Been wanting to get one of these for a while. I just hadn't got around to it. All right. Got a little bag there. Little hangy thingy. You got the little window right there. So yeah, I think that's pretty nice. I wish I'd have paid attention to how I unfolded it. All right, let me put this thing back. That was a fail. I'll try it again later. All right, so for this flat lay, I was thinking about doing it with this thing. This is a cassette player, old school cassette recorder. This is kind of reminiscent of the 80s, probably into the 70s and everything. But so I'm gonna use this thing, and I got some spray paint there. Let's see how we make it look. I'm also using my 5D Mark III, and since it doesn't have a flippy screen like the one I'm using now, I got it hooked up to my computer so I can actually see what it looks like. I'm using a 24-105 lens. This lens has a lot of lens float, so watch. Yeah, and I'm using a Godox light right here. And right now I have a beauty dish on it. I got an ISO 800 on here, but I may change it back and forth. So if I change it, I'll let you guys know. But anyway, let's get started. Just gonna set it right here. That's the setup. All right, let's see how this looks. And as you can see right here, that's what I'm looking at. So right now, shutter speed is at 80. I'm at a 6.3. Let's see how it looks. So I got a black piece of foam board. I'm gonna set it up, get rid of this wood texture. Let's add back in all our spray paint. Try it again. Change up some of this a little bit. That looks pretty good. I like it. These may look unfamiliar to some of you. This is called a cassette tape. This is how we used to listen to music. And these were played on this, which I'm also going to do today. So this is broke. It still works, but the headphone jack is broke. This is called a Walkman. This is a cost version, but this is a Walkman. This is how we used to listen to music back in the day. You clip it on your belt, throw your headphones on. Walkman. But we're going to use these tapes. Let's see what we got here. Bougie Bonton. Oh yeah. Got the DOS Effects mixtape. Not Gerald Levert. Oh. So at the setup here, what I did was I laid all the tapes out, put it in the middle, put a couple of tapes around it just to make it look interesting. And let's take a couple of shots. I'm gonna throw some, I think I'm gonna go with some pink light this time. You know, the whole retro vibe. Okay. We're getting there. So I got some old plexiglass that I was going to use to replace the glass on the picture I had. So it's right here. You can't see it. So I'm going to use this. I'm going to put the LED light underneath it, then set up the whole tape thing on top of it and try to get some of that light to come through it. And then I'll throw some headphones in. So let's try that. Headphones. So this is the setup. Yep, that's the setup. Got my light right here. The LED light's kind of glowing a little bit under there. I feel like it should be blue now, but yeah, there's a lot of blue in there, but it's all right. I got vinyl. Yep, so I'm pretty happy with that. This light is at 77. I'm gonna bump it up to 100 and I'm gonna change this color. Meh. Alright, so that's not bad. So that's pretty much it. So basically what we did was we had an idea, we experimented. It's a lot of experimentation with this, trying to figure out a good composition that was interesting. I tried one, it didn't really work out as well. Then I switched it up a little bit. I used the tapes and I used them as a background. I threw some other elements in there, added a light. All in all, it was a fun kind of experiment. Like I said, I've never done a flat lay at all. It'll be my first time doing that with any kind of real effort anyway. So maybe something you could try. It just shows like when you're in this situation where you can't shoot people or shoot the subject that you're used to, just experiment. That's all I got for right now. Again, I hope everybody had a great Mother's Day and a good weekend, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace out.